Things just click in Omaha. Chris Porter did. Maybe it's because he was raised in Kansas City or because he doesn't deal in catchphrases. He is real, bringing fans on board with stories about his own experiences and observations. And Chris Porter's back at the Funny Bone this weekend, and it's good to have you here on The Blend.
Hey, it's good to be back, to be blended.
You were here 1 year ago being blended. What's new since then?
Well, I lost the bell bottoms. I went straight leg.
I see that. But you're very lean, so it works. I feel bad for guys that try it. You know, as just with women, not everything works on all figures.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the compliments on my figure. I've been working on it. I've been doing Pilates.
I believe you.
And a lot of yoga.
Do you?
No, not in the least.
You're pulling the leg.
I do work out, but I don't do Pilates. I don't do good on racks.
Is there any, I feel like just the change in leg line can't be enough in 1 year. What else have you been up to?
Well, I'm recording a new record here in town, so that's kind of been the crux of my year, is just getting prepared for this.
How long does that, because I think you posted on Facebook maybe a month or so ago, alerting your fans here that it was happening.
Yes.
How long does it take to put that stuff together?
Well, it takes about 1.5 years to get the actual material written and ready. And because there's a good 6 months in there where it's not funny, and so you have to make it funny, and I've done that, hopefully.
Do you test drive certain stories, like, okay, the audience loved it, we'll include that in the special?
Absolutely. And there's definitely stories where it's like, okay, guess I was the only one that thought that was funny. So.
And you don't bring out, like, you go, oh my gosh, I'm saving that for the special. You want it to be your best tested, tried, true stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've said all this stuff before. So
does it happen throughout the entire weekend, or is there just one show where this crew comes, they record it? And
no, we record 5 shows total. We won't record on Sunday just because it's the Lord's Day. And so yeah, we'll do 5 shows and then we'll just take the best
from
of
each.
The best. The goal is to get one great show.
I just think it's fun if you're in the audience and you're part of one of the shows that's then part of the special. I think that's cool.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. You might, if you got a weird laugh, you might be able to hear it, and then you can hear it.
I have a really weird laugh.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, come on out. Let's get it on tape.
I've heard it's obnoxious, though.
And then we can get your friends to just be like, that's what you sound like all the time.
You have toured for years, which is funny to me that people are just finding you, speaking of specials, on Netflix.
Yeah.
I see all these new people like, oh my gosh, I've never heard of you, but you're hilarious.
Yeah.
Is that a strange situation for you where you feel like, yeah, but I've been around so long?
Yeah, I mean, you have to get over that for sure. But it's also great because, the great thing about the Netflix special is that it's like a book on a shelf that anyone can grab at any time. So, and some weird people have grabbed it. Kid Rock came and found me because he found me on Netflix. So you have no idea who's going to watch you at any point in time. So it's an amazing experience.
What is the strangest thing that's happened to you? Because you've been on like network TV, like the competition shows and touring and specials.
I went out drinking one night with a friend of mine, and I ended up having the Detroit Tigers bullpen and half of Mumford & Sons play beer pong at my parents' house. That was a strange evening. When your dad comes downstairs at 2 o'clock in the morning and goes, "What's going on?" and I'm like, "Well, that's Justin Verlander, and that's the and Sons of Mumford & Sons, and also you have plans the next 2 nights." And he just looked at me and just went, well, whatever.
Why were they at your parents' house?
I went drinking with the boys from the Tigers when they were in Kansas City.
And your parents live there.
And that's where my parents, I just happened to be in town.
Right, okay.
And then the Mumford & Sons guys happened to be at the bar, and we just started talking, and then they started talking smack about beer pong. And I was like, well, my parents live 8 minutes away. We could settle this. Not thinking in a million years that it would happen. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And so then I had to be like, oh, I can't call my parents and tell them that I'm bringing over 12 people. So I just showed up. And,
Who won?
No one. No one won. Because when you start playing beer pong at 2 in the morning, their motor skills aren't exactly on point.
And nobody's keeping score.
No. Yeah, the score was everybody won.
Chris Porter back at the Funny Bone. 2 shows tonight, 2 tomorrow. one Sunday, and he's recording his brand new special while he's in town. It's all so cool. Call to get tickets or log on to funnyboneomaha.com. Chris, so good to see you again.
It's good to be back.
We'll see you next September, bud.
God bless America.
At this rate.
Let's do it.
Thank you, bud.
High fives.
Okay, we have loaded the back half of